In many situations, it may be necessary to take an attacker all the way to the ground in order to exert more control over his movement. In the case of a punch, you can use the elbow lock to first gain control of the attacker's upper body, then drive him to the ground simply by applying more force to the elbow joint. Slide offline and cover to protect against the initial attack. Get control of his arm by turning your hand palm out and catch his wrist using only the middle finger and thumb. This allows the grip to slip down to the base of the hand, where you may then get a firm grip on the hand. Turn the arm over and bring his hand tightly against your hip so it can't move, and apply pressure to the elbow joint to get him bent over. Take him to the ground by taking a step forward and driving directly into his body. Go down on one knee and continue to apply pressure to the elbow. Make sure you have one knee down right next to his body and the other knee up away from his body. This allows you to keep his hand at your hip and resting on your thigh, creating a base to push against. Slide offline and cover, then catch his hand. Turn his arm over as you pivot and apply the elbow lock. Drive him to the ground by stepping forward and going to one knee. Continue to apply gradually increasing pressure to the elbow joint until the opponent indicates submission. It's easy to apply strikes to this technique whenever and wherever you feel it's necessary. The striking combination of the hook punch and knee strike you learned with the Hiraki Ojite, or opening kata, works very well with this technique. As you slide offline and catch his hand, you have a perfect opportunity to strike at his ribs with the hook punch. Follow that with a knee strike and then pivot into a position facing your opponent, just as you learned in practicing the kata. At this point, he's now bent over in front of you. Simply apply the elbow lock, drive him to the ground, and continue the pressure on the elbow for the submission.